Hello again, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I will be making a walnut bowl. This is made from a tree that was cut down in my brother's former property. I've said it before and I will probably continue to say it. Walnut is one of my favorite woods to turn. It is a beautiful wood. I originally had this mounted the other way to the faceplate, but quickly realized that the large void was going to create a problem with the inside of the bowl, so I turned it around. I probably should have figured that out before I mounted it to the faceplate in the first place, but here we are. I decided to go with a little bit different shape on this one just because of all the back and forth with the faceplate, and just the overall shape of it ended up working out this way. You'll notice the blue tape on my hand. That is because I don't want to wear a glove while I'm turning, and those chips that fly off are extremely hot. So I put the blue painter tape on my hand to protect it. Just continuing to cut out material from the outside of the bowl. I just keep having to stop the lathe so I can check to see when that void is finally gone. And disco! Now I can start making the tenon for the mounting on the chuck. I don't necessarily have a preference on whether to use a tenon or a mortise for mounting on the chuck. I do kind of lean towards the mortise more than the tenon, but I do want to give both an equal shot, and I know that both have their benefits depending on the project. Here I am just doing a little bit of refining to the shape of the outside of the bowl. And then I turn the lathe off and see this potential face mask cracking disaster waiting to happen. So I filled it in with some CA glue and sawdust to try and prevent such a disaster. And yes, that is a broken zip tie. It is my white trash crack filler. Oh my gosh, you guys, this hole just would not fill up. I would take the lightest little cuts to just try and get rid of the debris, and it just seemed to just come out, or it just wasn't filling in properly. This thing took forever to fill in. Fun fact about this bowl, I believe this is when I figured out that I'm highly allergic to CA glue. So this is your public service announcement to always wear your respirator when working with CA glue. This public service has been brought to you by Megan's book of useless garbage that's rolling around in her brain. And more crack filling, because why not? And then on to sanding. Here I'm just putting on some denatured alcohol to get rid of the debris. Watch how cool this is in fast motion when it disappears. Yes, I am easily entertained. Here I'm putting on Yorkshire Grit. And just like that, we're on to the inside of the bowl. The inside of the bowl went really smoothly. Since I don't have the tailstock support for this part, I'm just taking really light cuts, just taking my time and making sure that it's all nice and even. I'm also taking really light cuts because I'm very concerned about this crack that is taking up half of the bowl. And then we're back to sanding. Putting the old Yorkshire Grit on. And it wouldn't be a true Megan video if it wasn't out of focus at some point, so alas, here we are. In this scene, I'm using the Yorkshire Grit Microfine paste. Here I'm using Obi's Shine Juice. A link to how you make this will be in the description below. And now, as you can see, I have it reverse mounted in the coal jaws, and I'm just finishing up the bottom of the bowl. The figure on this bowl is so pretty. A little more shine juice and we're all set. I think it turned out pretty well, especially since it has a crack running halfway through it. But I like the overall shape and the overall design, and that figure on the bottom is really pretty. I'd like to say a special thank you to my subscribers. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And if you like the video, please hit the like button and comment below. Stay awesome, everyone. Love to all.